Yes, wonderful. Youngsters, welcome you all. Congratulations for being regular here. Gratitudes that it's because of you we are able to have this class every day from last more than 836 days. 14 days, it will be 850. Great whole Bhagavad Gita we have browsed through. Many other Shastras also we have studied, at least that there are such Shastras, such great knowledge is there, worthy of gaining and implementing. If this much awareness also is generated, then our these satsangas have become fruitful or successful to begin with. After all, it is again our intensity, seriousness, efforts which makes that knowledge owned by us for ourselves, and usage of it gives us the higher results also. So welcome you all again today to six things we will do. Some common sense thought, our sankalpa, Sahanavatu Mantrocharana, Veda Parayanam, Geetha Adhyanam 18th chapter, and also the Sri Manasa Sundara Kanda, which tomorrow we will conclude. 18th Jan, Saturday. Right? So let us see. What is our today's common sense thought? The common sense thought today has three topics to discuss. The first one is look into the position of our own heart. In our heart, or in our mind, or in our intellect, or in our thoughts, are there regrets? Are there guilts? Are there senses of unfulfillment? Are there the sense of emptiness? Just check it. है ना? If they are not there at all, either it must be because we are of the highly achieved, evolved people, or we are habitually so non positive, negative, that we are not even thinking that something negative is happening. Therefore, we should feel regretted or guilt. That's the other extreme. Other than these two extremes of rank positive, highly evolved, rank negative, devolved. In all the other intermediate beings, you and I, these regrets, guilts come. And it is natural and it is very good also. What do you mean by very good, Swamiji, when there regrets are guilts? The very goodness in it is what? You are becoming sensitive about the things, about the happenings. Then only there are regrets and guilts, is it not? Like in the case of those first type of people, there are no regrets or guilts only. The totally gone case in doing the non-positive. So we are having some regrets, guilts means what? At least there is some chalanam in us, some movement in us. Okay. Now, mainly why these low feelings, regrets, guilts, etc. happen? Because of these few reasons. One is what? We know what is dharma, what is adharma. But somehow we are not able to give up the adharma and take up the dharma. That is why that regret, guilt. We know what is punya, what is papa. Yet you are not able to give up the papa, take up the punya. That is why that regret and guilt. We also may be knowing what is the bondage, samsara, what is liberation, the moksha. And yet, what's required for a moksha, we are not able to do, and we are not able to give up the binding samsara. Because of these reasons, there is guilt, regret inside. Therefore, that regret guilt is a positive sign of sensitivity in us. उसको हमें अभी बेस बनाना है. Should not get lost completely, nor get justify them. Then make the base of it. Then what then? From that as the base, try to reach to a stage where these are all totally eliminated. How to do so that is only two steps. One is what? Is it that always we are bad? Naina. Sometimes we also were good. So we did sometimes dharma. It may be a micro, chota. Remember it. And tell to yourself, Hare, I could do it. So if I could do this much, little more effort I put, I can do this much also. This much also, this much also. In this way, convert that regret into the inspiration. That if this much I can do, good. है ना, regrets तो है ही, उसको बेस बनाया. अभी what good you have done, let us say dharma, remember it. So you went on to office or college on time, you did your homework, you helped your parents, these are all dharma. तो कब जब जब भी किया ना उसको याद करो. सो उससे क्या होगा, अरे नॉट दैट आई एम टोटली गॉन केस, थोड़ा तो किया मैंने, तो थोड़ा मैं किया तो और भी करूंगा मैं. फ्रॉम दैट टेक इट एज ए स्प्रिंग बोर्ड, जंप, add little by little. So more and more dharma we do, and more adharma we give up. So too, some punya karma, seva karma you have done, upasana karma, कुछ तो कुछ किया होगा ना, मंदिर गए होंगे, भगवान को मत्था टेके होंगे. So I could do that. So if I can do that, so little more I can add, little more. Therefore, I am not totally gone case. So my intellectual understanding, whatever I have about dharma, about punya, I can do them. It's only just get out of that weaknesses inner, some negativities that sin feelings inside, start doing them. So with confidence we do, with doing we develop confidence. Again with confidence we do, we develop the confidence. Both of doing what is to be done, the dharma and punya, and giving up what's to be given up, the dharma and papa. In the same way, spiritual sadhana. Arre, 2 minutes I could sit for japa. Arre, I could go to Geetha classes. These are all spiritual things. So I could really once could contemplate also on this mantra a little bit. It revealed also some meaning to me. तो जरूर एक आध बार हुआ होगा वो, और उसको याद रखो. Then from that get the inspiration and say that I can. Then little by little start doing. Then we come to a level that we are having so much of self-respect and self-confidence because in our life 100% every moment is either filled with dharma or filled with punya or filled with seva or filled with spiritual sadhana. There is no unnecessary entanglements in the world. There is no dharma. There is no papa at all. That highest joyful state because of my own self, when I get inside, I am really fulfilled. This is how we have to build our personality. Negative to positive. Regretful, guilty to self-confidence. Full of that self-esteem. छोटा छोटा जो किया उससे सीख कर बड़ा बड़ा करना. छोटू छोटा छोटा जो हमने त्यागा उसको देखकर, if I can give up the small, I can give up the little higher and also negative things. So negative को छोड़ना, positive को पकड़ना. करते करते we have to consciously evolve in ourselves. Suddenly nothing happens and nobody else can do for us. It is we only have to do शनै शनै ही धीरे धीरे इस तरह से. So absolute rank negative people say people becoming sensitive but feeling regretted and guilty because good is not being done. Then slowly small little doses good is being done. Then only the good in life. In this way, I have to evolve. Okay, ये आज का फर्स्ट थॉट. सेकंड थॉट क्या है टुडे कि प्लीज रिमेंबर इवन दो यू आर यंगस्टर्स लुकिंग इन द वर्ल्ड फॉर योर सेटलमेंट्स अर्निंग्स एक्सेट्रा, गुड करते रहो, करना भी चाहिए. योर contribution to the world is very much required in your own professional jobs. But all said and done, you being the Gita students, you being the students of Ramayana and Sanatana Dharma, please remember, finally, freedom from all bondages, limitations will happen only in the discovery of our identity with the infinite Paramatma. ये धीरे धीरे स्ट्रांग करते जाओ ए थॉट को. You may not do all sadhanas required right now, but then at least strengthen that thought by studying shastras, by listening this, strengthen करो उसको. उससे क्या होगा, एक तरफ तो योर स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज स्ट्रेंथनिंग, थर्ड सेकंड साइड to the other unnecessary worldly things. You don't become excessively competitive, excessively covetous. So aggressively involving in the worldly gains and further doing again adharma and papa and becoming slave to those things. These samasyas you can avoid. And who knows, one day, because of this knowledge, slowly you reduce your outer environments, you may become only spiritual. There is nothing like that if it happens. That's ultimate. What is there to feel shy about it? What is their hesitation to accept it? When it's the truth, that the truth realization alone gives moksha, said by all Rishi, Muni, avatars in hundreds and thousands of books. Why should feel shy about listening to it? Paramatma Prapti is saying moksha, bas, that's all. Elders have to go on directly for that, and you have to work in this world, fulfill all your duties, and you also cannot be stopped. You will also become elder one day. That time for you also, that goal is परमात्मा. अब एल्डर बनने तक रुकना क्यों? किसी को मौका है तो अभी से फर्स्ट सीखो. That is what is our second thought, that is ultimate goal. And these immediate goals of the life also, with all your aggressive approach, achieve them. Keep always in that dynamic mood. Never yield to any lethargy or laziness. The बातें हो गए. Now the third one is what? कि by all means remember the goal. By all means prepare yourself for the goal. That's called technically as yena kena prakarena harihi smartavya. Tasmat kena pipayena mana krishne niveshayet. These are all mantras from Bhagavad Puran. कुछ भी करो लेकिन मन को भगवान में लगाओ. ये भागवत धर्म कहते हैं उसको. Bhakti में मोक्ष, like Kamsa, out of fear. He was always remembering Krishna. Sarvam Krishna Mayam Jagat. Moksha mil gaya unko. Shishupala, out of hatred he used to remember God, but he got moksha. Gopikas, out of love they remembered. They got moksha. This Arjuna and Uddhavadi, out of friendship they remembered. Unko moksha mila. He was Devaki, out of Vatsalya as children they remembered. Unko bhi moksha mila. किस तरह से तुम रिमेंबर करोगे मुझे, वो तुम्हारा चॉइस है. बट रिमेंबर मी, देन यू विल रीच मी. तस्मात् केनापि उपायेन मनः कृष्णे निवेशेत् येन केन प्रकारेण हरिः स्मर्तव्यम्. In the same way, by all means, by all possibilities, keep doing good only. Never do the bad. Hold on to the one Lord, Rama or Krishna. Anyway, उनको पूजा करो, प्रार्थना करो, भगवान, keep me on the right path. Let me do only good things. Eliminate all the, even a trace of thought also negative from me. Take that one upaya of Bhagavan Prarthana, Upasana and Prarthana. Or take a Guru Maharaj. Oh Guru, I take you as my Guru, I am surrendering to you. You guide me onto the right path. Righteous path, spiritual path. Dharma Moksha. Kena upayana, come on to Dharma Moksha, come out of Arthakam. In your own interest, in the interest of the world through you. Shastra, any number of Shastras we are studying. Take the help of guidance of any Shastra. Take the help and guidance of any of the Guru. Take the help and blessings of any of the Lord through the Upasana. But see to it that we are always on the right track of outside Dharma, inside Moksha. के लिए ही हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं. के ना भी उपाय. I know by any possible means, just to be on the track, on the path. Don't go away from it. These are the best blessings we can give it to ourselves. So these are the three things we thought of discussing today. We have done it. Thank you. Om Parabrahmane Shruti MAATRE Samasta Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha Sankalpaha Tesham Sarvesham Kripanugrahena Upanishadukta Brahmatmaikya Bodhena अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराणे इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म स्वैदिक कैंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्ष मार्गाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपराधीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्तितेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणात् आरभ्य वैदिक हिन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं शाश्वतरूपेण विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देशधर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्र उच्चारणम वेद मंत्र पारायणम श्रीमद् भगवद गीता अष्टादशोध्यायस्य अध्ययनम श्री रामचरितमानस अंतर्गत सुंदरकांड अध्ययनम वयं सर्वे विवेक वैराग्य भक्ति ज्ञानादीनां द्वारा विजय जन्म साफल्यार्थम विश्व कल्याणार्थम भारत वर्षार्थम सनातन धर्मार्थं च करिष्यामहे। संकल्प सहनावतु करो। ओम 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 सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Shall we do 10-12 minutes Vedic chanting? Let's enjoy Saptama Mandalam from 36th Anuvaka onwards. Om Athaveda Parayanam Rugvedaha Saptama Mandalam Shatrimshattama Anuvakadarabhya. Let us see how many we can do. I was thinking of 5. Hoga to hoga. ओम प्रब्रह्मैतु सदनाद्रुतस्य विरश्मिभिः ससृजे सूर्योगाः विसानुना पृथिवी सस्र उर्वे पृथु प्रतीकमध्येधे अग्निः इमां वां मित्रावरुणा सुवृक्तिमिषं न कृण्वे असुरानवीयः इनो वा मन्यः पदवीरदब्धो जनञ्च मित्रो यतति ब्रुवाणः आवातस्य ध्रजतोरन्त इत्या अपीपयन्त धेनवो न सूदाः महो दिवः सदने जायमानो चिक्र दद्वृषभस्तस्मिन्नूदन् गिराय एतायुनजद्धरीत इन्द्रप्रिया सुरथा शूरधायु प्रयो मन्युं रिरिक्षतो मिनात्या सुक्रतुम् अर्यमणं ववृत्याम् यजन्ते अस्य सख्यं वयश्च नमस्विनः स्वरुतस्य धामन् विप्रुक्षो वावधेन्नृभिस्तवान इदं नमो रुद्राय प्रेष्ठम् आयत्साकं यशसो वावशानाः सरस्वती सप्तती सिन्धुमाता याः सुष्वयन्त सुदुघाः सुधारा अविस्वेन पयसा पीप्यानाः उतत्येनो मरुतो मन्दसानादियन्तो कञ्च वाजिनो वन्तो मान परीक्षदक्षराचरन्त्यविवृधन्युच्यं ते रयिन्नः प्रवो महीमरमतिं कृणुध्वं प्रभूषणं विदत्यन्न वीरं भगन्धियो वितारन्नो अस्याः सातौ वाजं रातिशाचं पुरन्धिम् अच्छायं वो मरुतः श्लोक एत्वच्छा विष्णुं निषिक्तपामवोभिः उत प्रजायै गृणते वयो दुर्यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः। 37 आवो वाहिष्ठो वहतु स्तवध्यैरथो वाजा ऋगुक्षणो अमृक्तः अवित्रिपृष्टैः सवनेषु सोमैर्मदे सुशिप्रामहविः पुरुणध्वम् यूयं हरत्नं भगवत्सु धत्तस्वर्दृश ऋगुक्षणो अमृक्तम् संयज्ञेषु स्वधावन्तः पिबध्वं विनो राधांसि मतिभिर्यदयध्वम् वोचितहि मघवन्देष्णं महो अर्भस्य वसुनो विभागे उभाते पूर्णा वसुना गभस्तीन सूनृता नियमते वसव्या त्वमिन्द्रस्वयशारुभुक्षा वाजो न साधुरस्तमे श्रुक्वा वयन्नुते दाश्वां सस्याम ब्रह्म कृण्वन्तो हरिवो वसिष्ठाः सनितासि प्रवतो दाशुषे चिद्याभिर्विवेशो हर्यश्व धीमिः भवन्मानुते युज्याभिरूति कदा न इन्द्र राय आदशस्येः वासयसीव वेदसस्त्वं नः कदा न इन्द्र वचसो बुबोधः अस्तं तात्या धिया रयिं सुवीरं वृक्षो नो अर्वाण्युहीतवाजी अवियं देवी निर्वृतिश्चिदीशेन क्षन्त इन्द्रं शरदः सुवृक्षः उपत्रिबन्धुर्जरदष्टिमेत्यस्वविशेषं यं कृणवन्तमर्ताः आनो राधांसि सविता स्तवध्या आरायो यन्तु पर्वतस्य रातौ सदा नो दिव्यः वायुः सिषिक्तु यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः 37 over 38 उदुष्य देवः सविता ययामहिरण्ययीमतिं ममतिं यामश्रिश्रेत् नूनं भगो हव्यो मानुषेभिर्वियो रत्नापुरूवसुर्दधाति उदुतिष्ठ सवितः श्रुत्यस्य हिरण्यपाणे प्रभृतावृतस्य युर्वीं पृथ्वी ममतिं सृजान आनुभ्योमर्थ भोजनं सुभानः अविष्टुतः सविता देवो अस्तु यमाचिद्विश्वे वसवो गृणन्ते स नस्तोमान्न मस्यश्च नोद्राद्विश्वेवि पातु पायुभिर्निसूरेन् अवियं देव्यदितिर्गृणाति सवं देवस्य सवितुर्जुषाण अभिसम्राजो वरुणो गृणन्त्यभिमित्रासो हर्यमा सजोषाः अभिये मितो वनुषः सवन्ते रातिं दिवो रातिशा च पृथिव्याः अहिर्बुध्न्य उत नः शृणोतु वरुत्रेकधेनुभिर्निपातो अनुतन्नो जास्पतिर्मंसीष्टरत्नं देवस्य सवितुर्यानः भगमुग्रो वसे जोहवीति भगमनुग्रो अदयाति रत्नं शन्नो भवन्तु वाजिनो हवेषु देवताता मितद्रवः स्वर्गाः जम्बयन्तो हिमृकं रक्षांसि सनेम्यस्मद्युय वन्नमीवाः वाजे वाजेवत वाजिनो नोदनेषु विप्रा अमृतारुतज्ञाः अस्य मध्वः पिबत मादयध्वं तृप्तायात पतिभिर्देवयानैः 39 ऊर्ध्वो अग्निः सुमतिं वस्वो अश्रेत् प्रतीचि जोर्निर्देवतातिमेति भेजाते अद्रिरथ्येव पन्थामृतं होता न इषितो यजाति प्रभावृजे सुप्रया बर्हिरे श्याम विष्पतीव बीरिट इयाते विषामक्तो रुषसः पूर्वहूतौ वायु पूषा स्वस्तये नियुत्वान् मया अत्र वसवो रन्तदेवा उरावन्तरिक्षे मर्जयन्त शुभ्राः अर्वाक्पद उरुज्रयः कृणुध्वं श्रोता दूतस्य जग्मुषो नो अस्य ते हि यज्ञेषु यज्ञिया सौमाः सदस्तं विश्वे अभिसन्ति देवाः ता अध्वर उषतो यक्ष्यग्ने सृष्टिभगन्ना सत्या पुरन्दिम् अग्ने आग्ने गिरो दिवा पृथिव्यामित्रं वः वरुणमिन्द्रमग्निम् आर्यमणमदितिं विष्णुमेषां सरस्वती मरुतो मादयन्तां ररे हव्यं मतिभिर्यज्ञियानां नक्षत्कामं मर्त्यानामसिन्वन् धातारैमविदस्यं सदासां सक्षीमहि युज्येभिर्नुदेवैः नूरोदसी अभिष्टुते वसिष्ठैर्धृतावानो वरुणो मित्रो अग्निः यच्छन्तु चन्द्रा उपमं नो अर्कं यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः। एक और पढ़ेंगे 40th वाला। ॐ सृष्टिर्विदध्या समेतु प्रतिस्तोमं दधीमहि तुराणां यदद्य देवः सविता सुवातिस्यामास्य रत्निनो विभागे मित्रस्तन्नो वरुणो रोदसी च द्युभक्तमिन्द्रो अर्यमा ददातु दिदेष्टु देव्यदितीरे क्रेक्णो वायुश्च यन्युवैते वगश्च सेदुग्रो अस्तु मरुतस्य शुष्मीं यं मर्त्यं पृषदश्वा अवाथ उतेमग्निः सरस्वती जुनन्ति न तस्य रायः पर्येतास्ते अयं हि नेता वरुणऋतस्य मित्रो राजानो अर्यमा पोधुः सुहवा देव्यदितिरनर्वाते नो अंहो अतिपर्षन्नरिष्टान् अस्य देवस्य मीडुषो वया विष्णोरेशस्य प्रभृते हविर्भिः विदेहि रुद्रो रुद्रियं महित्वं यासिष्ठं वर्तिरश्विना विरावतो मात्र पूषन्नागृण इरस्यो वरुत्रीयद्रातिशाच्च रासन् मयो भुवो नो अर्वन्तो निपान्तु वृष्टिं परिग्मावातो ददातु नूरोदसी अविष्टुते वसिष्ठैर्ऋतावानो वरुणो मित्रो अग्निः यच्छन्तु चन्द्रावमं नो अर्कं यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः. Wonderful, great chantings. I'm really excited. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now let us do our Gita, friends. These 2-3 shlokas are very crucial. Telling us about, along with our own efforts, invoking the grace of Paramatma Ishvara so that our outer inner lives are beautifully done. Anyway, so let us chant Bhagavad Gita, the shlokas number 55, and today we'll do the 56th also. 55 दो बार बोलो, 56 को 4 बार. श्री राम. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री गीता शरणं मम, श्री व्यास शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ अष्टादशोऽध्यायः. मोक्षसन्न्यासयोगः. पञ्चपञ्चाशत् षट्पञ्चाशत्तमौ श्लोकौ. श्रीभगवानुवाच. ॐ भक्त्या माम् अभिजानाति यावान्यश्चास्मि तत्त्वतः ततो मां तत्त्वतो ज्ञात्वा विशते तदनन्तरम्. अगेन, भक्त्या माम् अभिजानाति यावान्यश्चास्मि तत्त्वतः ततो मां तत्त्वतो ज्ञात्वा विशते तदनन्तरम्. 56 नौ. श्रीभगवानुवाच. श्रीभगवानुवाच. सर्वकर्माण्यभिसदा 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 कुर्वाणो मद्व्यपाश्रयः कुर्वाणो मद्व्यपाश्रयः कुर्वाणो मद्व्यपाश्रयः कुर्वाणो मद्व्यपाश्रयः मत्प्रसादात् अवाप्नोति मत्प्रसादात् अवाप्नोति मत्प्रसादात् अवाप्नोति मत्प्रसादात् अवाप्नोति शाश्वतं पदमव्ययम् शाश्वतं पदमव्ययम् शाश्वतं पदमव्ययम् शाश्वतं पदमव्ययम्. टुगेदर. श्रीभगवानुवाच. सर्वकर्माण्यपि सदा कुर्वाणो मद्व्यपाश्रयः मत्प्रसादादवाप्नोति शाश्वतं पदमव्ययम्. सर्वकर्माण्यपि सदा कुर्वाणो मद्व्यपाश्रयः मत्प्रसादात् अवाप्नोति शाश्वतं पदमव्ययम्. Friends, welcome you all. We are studying the great Shastra Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In this, we were taught first of all about being victorious in doing our dharma. Before that, successful in your all outer goals. The outer goals succeeded, succeeded in doing the dharma. Now, toward the end of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan tells about succeeding in the ultimate dharma. What is the ultimate dharma? Is obtaining Paramatma only. In obtaining, in experiencing, in discovering our oneness with that Paramatma, Paramatatva, Brahmatattva, there is moksha. That's why the name of this 18th chapter also is Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. So, your outer goals are done, your dharma is done. Now, your inner goal of Paramadharma Moksha. That's the topic we were discussing. In that, Bhagavan gave us the 19 sadhanas to do. Buddhya Vishuddhya Yukta se lekar. All the sadhanas we have to listen, understand, actually do them. Definitely the result will come. Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate was the sentence. He becomes qualified to realize the Brahman in him. Then we were told in that 54th mantra how the Brahma Jnani's beautiful expression. Brahmamutaha prasannatma, Brahmamutaha na shochati, Brahmamutaha na kankshati, Brahmamutaha samaha sarveshu bhuteshu, Brahmamutaha mad bhaktim lavate para. Okay, with this one topic is over. Now the same thing. Bhagavan says, all those 19 sadhanas we keep trying doing only, no doubt. At the same time, you can take up another help also. The help of me. Because I am the Ishvara, I am the Paramatma, the Maya, Shakti is under my control. If you take my help, then also I will help you. My help also will give you moksha. And the way for you to take my help is bhakti. That's why in the 55th shloka, which we were studying last 2 days, Bhagavan has given that beautiful assurance. One by one word, very carefully to be grasped. What was the shloka? Right now also we chanted it. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tattvataha tato mam tattvato jnatva vishate tad anantaram. No, these are all very powerful, very detailed, very exhaustive, lamba chauda shloka. Okay. So let us see meaning of the one by one word. Bhaktya means by devotion also. Naturally towards whom? To me only. Lord Krishna is speaking. Bhaktya with devotion also. Mam mujhe abhijanati. You will be able to know completely. With devotion also, you can know me completely. Okay? Knowing the Lord completely is three types. One is Yavan, second Yaha, Tattvataha, third is Vishate. These are the three things called as knowing the Lord. Okay, one knowing is Yavan. Yavan means how big I am, how great I am, how powerful I am, how all pervading I am, and how so many divine qualities I am with. This is called as Yavan. So, Bhagavan is the Lord of Maya. Maya has got three gunas. The three gunas of Maya has infinite power. That power only is doing Srushti Sthiti Laya. And through this Maya Shakti, Srushti Sthiti Laya, and at the Sthiti Kala, millions of things that are happening. Who is doing all of that? That Bhagavan only, the Paramatma. This is called as knowing Bhagavan as Yavan. कितना बड़ा हूं मैं, कितना महान हूं मैं. And in that also, Bhagavan gives the karma phala to all of us. Sat karma ka phal, dush karma ka phal. And when you do the upasana, He will forgive us also. He will fulfill our descent, that desire. All of that is the meaning of the Lord as Yavan. Means with Maya Shakti, how much great I am, how big I am. With Bhakti, this aspect of Paramatma is known. Bhaktya mam abhijanati. Abhijanati means first Yavan janati. Second is Yahacha asmi tatvatah janati. So these are all my expressions through my Maya Shakti. Keeping that Maya Shakti away, who am I exactly? Yahacha asmi, konu मैं? Tattvataha, essentially. So essentially I am Sat Chit Ananda Brahma, which cannot be seen by any sense organs, which cannot be felt by any mind, which cannot be comprehended by the intellect. So that aspect of me also will be known by you when I bless you. सो तत्व रूप से भी तुम मेरे को जान सकते हो, अभितः का दूसरा अर्थ। तो यावान माम अभिजानाति भक्त्या, यह च अस्मि तत्वतः माम अभिजानाति भक्त्या। तो knowing the Lord transcendentally, knowing the Lord imminently, that everything is His Shakti only. With a small ant moving there, that is His power. The big ocean giving that cyclone, that also His power. Whole earth is shaking, it is His power. उन्हीं का है ये, यावान बात हो गया। यश्च क्या है? इज ओनली प्योर ब्रह्मन सच्चिदानंद। दिस इज द सेकंड वे ऑफ नोइंग द लॉर्ड। थर्ड वे ऑफ नोइंग लॉर्ड, is what? Discovering his identity with ourselves, discovering our identity with him, knowing that we are not two. And that is explained here and also in the 11th chapter earlier as what? Mam vishate tadanantaram. Because when you know everything as God, in that inevitably, I am also in that God, you have to discover it. Therefore, tato mam tattvataha jnatva. Tataha means because of your bhakti and because of my blessing only. Mam jnatva, tattvataha jnatva. When you really knowing the Paramatma to be tattvataha sat chidananda, what will happen, you will also be consumed into me. Matlab, vishate tadanantaram, you will enter into me. You will enter into me losing yourself, but mind you, you will enter into me gaining me. Means you lose your small identity, you become one with the big me. ये एक बात थोड़ा 1-2 मिनट हम डिस्कस करते हैं। लाइक when the river enters the ocean, is the river dying? Think about it. Disappearing? Answer is yes. But what? It is dying and disappearing, but to only be rediscover itself as big as the ocean. Now, is that gainable or not? रिवर का अब नाम रहेगा नहीं रहेगा, रिवर का रूप नहीं रहेगा, बट पर से द रिवर, yes, as big as the ocean it has become. But basic thing is what? The river is never other than ocean. It's oceanic water only, no? Sucked by the sun, forming as clouds, gone into the mountains, got rained there, became the glaciers, started melting, coming as a river. In the same way, you and I, at all levels of our personality, are basically that Paramatma only. Secondly, by being away from him, we got limited. We became limited. We became conditioned. We were always suffering. Like the children out of anger, arrogance, youngsters, they leave the house, parent go. वो गधा जाएगा फिर खाना नहीं है नौकरी नहीं है, कौन किसको क्यों ट्रस्ट करेगा? Then he realizes, अरे यार, I was so happy with parents. They were taking care of me. After all, why did they scold? Because I'm not doing my duty of study, etc. So he realizes, but he suffered by himself separating. Same way, we all are never away from God, but we felt ourselves to be away, and in that being away, we have discovered or identified ourselves the finite, and we were always suffering. Therefore, when the river merges in ocean, what happens to river? Although it loses its name and form, but along with that, it loses all its limitations only to gain the infinitude. In the same way, you and I as an individuals, when we merge in the Paramatma Tattvataha, you and I as an individuality we may lose, but we discover the infinitude. No, one who understands it, he becomes spiritual. सीरियसली सिंसियर, अरे ये तो इतना बढ़िया गेन है. I discover myself one with the ocean, which is always infinite and blissful. Why should I hesitate? That's why every river all over the world is running only towards the ocean. In the same way, every jiva, knowingly or unknowingly, are going toward that infinite Paramatma only. Among them, human beings have the chance and opportunity to enhance and quicken their travel towards the God. For that only this Shastra study. But just because we have studied Shastra, everything will not happen. Only the information will come. Yet our fears, our limitations, our the not ready to give up our individuality, ये पीछे पड़े ही रहते हैं. But keep on studying Shastra, the knowledge grows, conviction grows. And that day, when we decide, yes, I am ready to give up my individuality, then there you discover your oneness with the infinite. That's called as Mam Tattvataha Jnatva Tadanantaram Mam Vishate. You know? You discover your oneness with me. You lose your otherness than me. You become one with me. It's a beautiful experience. I am that infinite Lord. From that, I came a separate fellow and made my own five share panchakoshas and identified in that I am just struggling. What a stupid life it is. But to understand all this, for many years we have to listen to Vedanta. Anybody. तुम अभी से सुनो 15-20 साल में समझ जाओगे या when you are at the age of 55 तब से सुनो 70 तक समझोगे हर दिन सुनोगे so that I am an individuality with these upadhis, separated from the totality, getting cocooned in these upadhis, struggling all the limitations, and finding or wanting to find infinitude. I am only trying in the finite things, this infinitude. This is called samsara. This is called a struggle. Actually, I am to basically that infinite Paramatma only. I have to discover my oneness with Him. When I discover, I am liberated. For that, I have to give up these outer identities. This is called Adhyatmic Sadhana. Adhyatmic Sadhana is river losing its name and form, becoming one with ocean. You and I losing all our worldly identities and discovering our oneness with Paramatma. That's called as Vishate Tadanantara. Vishate means enters. Pravesha, Pravishati. So all this you have to do by yourself as taught so far in all the earlier five chapters by your study meditation. The other way is what? You be a devotee to me, do all upasana puja to me, pray to me for this to happen. I will see to it that it will happen. So I will also take the responsibility of helping you if you have that bhakti and devotion to me. So bhaktyapi mam abhijanati. Yavanasmi yachasmi. Tata mam tatata jnatva tadanantaram vishati. You will become one. Ah, what a beautiful thing. Then what is that bhakti? What is that actual bhakti? To all the Navada bhakti, everything we see, here Bhagavan toward the end of Gita, specify karte hain, simplify karte hain. This which you have already seen in the 42nd or 39th or 40th mantra. When Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, they were all told. है ना स्वकर्मणा तपभ्यर्च्य सिद्धिं विन्दति मानवः इज इट नॉट है ना यथा प्रवृत्तिर्भूतानां येन सर्वमिदं ततं स्वकर्मणा तपभ्यर्च्य सिद्धिं विन्दति मानवः toward the end of the four varnas स्वे स्वे कर्मण्यविरतः संसिद्धिं लभते नरः स्वकर्मनिरत सिद्धिं यथा विन्दति तच्छृणु at that time he spoke in third chapter also he said मयि सर्वाणि कर्माणि सन्न्यस्य करके every chapter was going on telling the same here also it is. So you only go to Guru, study Shastra and strengthen your intellectual knowledge about the Tattva, meditate, realize. You worship me through devotion, I will make it easy for achieving all these things. Make it easy for you. You will reach out. That's what will be our in the 56 shloka which we chanted today. Tomorrow we'll see. Sarva karmanyapi sada kurvanaha sada madhyapashrayah. Then mat prasadad apnoti shashvatam padamavyam. When you are a devotee to me, by my grace also you will reach the ultimate goal. What we have to know is what do you mean by devotion. Here, which is Bhagavan teaching 56th mantra. Tomorrow we'll study it. A very, very important topic. अब ये तो गीता खत्म हो रहे हैं अभी. अगले 6-7 श्लोक बहुत बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट. डोंट लीव दम. ओम शांति शांति शांति. थैंक यू. ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः. श्री जानकी वल्लभो विजयते. श्री रामचरितमानस पंचम सोपान सुंदरकांड. In Sundarakanda, only one and a half or one chopai is there. Sorry, one doha alone is there. Samudra came with the golden plate in his hands, with all the diamonds, offered it to the Lord, did pranam to the Lord, asked him for Kshama Guna, and then some very subtle things the Samudra Devata started talking, which are, listening to which Bhagavan also smiles, and those things we also have to know. What is that essence is what? All Panchamahabhutas are created by your prerana, by Maya. I am one of them, Samudra, the Jala, the water. And we follow our dharma as placed by you, told by you. That's why I am like this now. It's not my fault. Yet I am asking you forgiveness. You have always an option. Yes, you can use your arrows and burn me away or dry me away. Then Aram say all your Vanara Sainya can go. But then with all other bhutas also at one or the other occasion happens, continuously this will be the silsila, then your creation is destroyed by you only. Means this sentence directly the Samudra Deva does not say. He is very humble. Toward the Lord Gurus, you have to be humble only, no? You cannot talk that language. But he says, choice is yours. ओ लॉर्ड आप जो करना चाहते चाहिए आफ्टर हम तो आपके दास हैं. No, it's a very sublime thing. I can't teach you now because you are very young age, but we're highly evolved spiritual people or who are regularly coming to the classes or those who are very elderly with the expanded intellect, I can tell these things to them. That the ultimate thing is surrender to him, as we are seeing in Gita also. Lord, Jai Vidhi Rakhe Ram, Tai Vidhi Rahiye. We know you take us towards you. Wherever you place us, we do that. It is your freedom. मारोगे या तारोगे तुम्हारी मर्जी है. मारना है तो मार, तारना है तो तार. हमारे ऊपर तुम्हारा पूरा हक है. Those are very sublime things. I'll not talk to you in that language. Now, after 20 years, somebody will talk to you. Right? Now, यहाँ से फिर पढ़ते हैं. तव प्रेरित माया उपजाये सृष्टि हेतु सब ग्रंथ निगाये प्रभु आय सुजहि कह जस अहई सोते ही भांति रहे सुख लहई प्रभु भल कीन मोहि सिख दीन्हि मर जादा पुनि तुमरी कीन्हि ढोल गवार शूद्र पसुनारी सकल ताड़ना के अधिकारी प्रभु प्रताप में जाब सुखाई उतरी ही कटकुन मोरी बढ़ाई प्रभु आज्ञा अपेल श्रुति गाई करौ सुबेगी जो तुम ही सोहाई सुनत बिनीत वचन अति कह कृपाल मुसुखाई जेहि विधि उतरई कपि कटकु तात सुकहु उपाई नाथ नील नल कपि द्वौ भाई लरिकाई ऋषि आशीष पाई तिनके परस किए गिरि भारे तरि हहि जलधि प्रताप तुम्हारे मैं पुनि उर धरि प्रभु प्रभुताई करि हऊँ बल अनुमान सहाई एहि विधि नाथ पयोधि बंधाइया जेहि यह सुजसु लोकति हुगाइया एहि सरम मऊ तर तटबासी हरहु हतहु नाथ खल नर अगरासी सुनि कृपाल सागर पन वीरा सागर मन पीरा तुरत ही हरि राम रण धीरा देखि राम बल पौरुष भारी हर्षि पयो निधि भयो सुखारी सकल चरित कही प्रभु ही सुनावा चरण बंदी पाथोधि सिधावा निज भवन गवने सिंधु श्री रघुपति यह मत भायवो यह चरित कलिमल हर चतामति दास तुलसी गायऊ सुख भवन संशय समन दवन विषाद रघुपति गुणगना तजि सकल आस भरोस गावहि सुनहि संतत सठमना सकल सुमंगलदायक रघुनायक गुणगान सादर सुनहित तरहि भव सिंधु बिना जल जान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। इति सुंदरकांड समाप्तः। तो पारायण हो गया सुंदरकांड का भी पढ़ लेंगे आज और कल। वी ट्राई टू फिनिश इट। तो व्हाट सिंधु ओशन भगवान says is तव प्रेरित माया उपजाये. So by your prerana, the Maya projects these पंच महाभूतास of पृथ्वी जल अग्नि वायु आकाश. ओके क्यों सृष्टि हेतु so that the सृष्टि can be created for the jivas to eke out their karma and karma phala. सब ग्रंथ निकाये. In all the shastras it is written by Bhagwan's Maya Shakti. पंच महाभूतास are created to make the creation, facilitating the jivas, their existence, their karma phala and sadhana also. यहाँ तक हमने देखा. नेक्स्ट वन इज व्हाट प्रभु आयसु जेहि कहा जैसा आहाई. According to Prabhu's order, Lord's order, whoever, wherever they are placed, exactly that's what if they do, so tehi bhanti rahe. If they are there doing whatever the Lord tells, sukha rahai, lahai, they will be happy. So this is the highest spirituality if you youngsters want to understand. Wherever we are placed, doing our duties the best manner, offering it to the Lord is the highest intelligent way of living. Then we are shifting ourselves from our Jiva Srushti to the Ishvara Srushti. In Ishvara Srushti, there is nothing but happiness, joy, and calmness and bliss. In our Jiva Srushti, because it is always in loggerheads with the Ishvara Srushti, we always will be the defeated. That's why the misery is in our life. Whenever we are miserable, we are fighting with the Ishvara Srushti by trying to create and live in our own Jiva Srushti. To avoid it, don't create your own Jiva Srushti. Then do what? Ishvara, wherever He has placed you, do it 100% and offer it to Him. You will see that when there is no Jiva Srushti, you are tuned to Ishvara Srushti. By Ishvara Kripa, through us, all what have to be done is done for our purity. Through us, what Lord wants to achieve, that also happens. Finally, the Lord sees that we merge in Him. This is called moksha. That's what we are studying in Gita also. सर्वकर्माण्यपि सदा कुर्वाणो मद्व्यवाश्रयः मत्प्रसादात् वाप्नोति शाश्वतं पदमव्ययम्. We chanted. So here also, whoever is placed by the Lord wherever, if somebody sticks there only and does what is told, he will be sukhi. ठीक है? So tehi bhanti rahe sukha lahai. So don't fight with that situations. Bhagavan, don't compare with others. Somebody बड़ा मिनिस्टर है, मैं तो क्लर्क हूँ या मैं तो थोड़ा कार्य, यू जो कार्य करता काम करो, प्रभु को छोड़ दो. Your devotion to Lord and your knowledge of Lord, they are givers of moksha, whether you are minister or megastar or whatever you are. These are all secondary. And everyone being away from God, within not discovering the self, in whatever the biggest position they are, they will only suffer in life. बाहर देखो मत. किसी बंदे को बाहर के खुशियां देखकर एस्टिमेट ऐसा मिसअंडरस्टैंड नहीं करना that he is happy, he is fulfilled. His inner problems only he knows. Okay, so wherever you are placed, do those duties, offer them to God, you are the most sukhi. Next, Prabhu bhala keen ha mohi sikadini. So Prabhu has done the bhalai. Lord has done good to me. What is that? He has taught me lesson. So he became angry. He has lifted his bow and arrow. Then he frightened me. तो he has done good to me because मर जादा पुनि तुम्हारी कीन्ही. So you have taught me my own maryada also. Hmm. Hmm. So Prabhu bhala कीन्ही मोहि सिकदीन्ही. So good that you have taught me. Same time marjada apuni tumari कीन्ही. So the limitations of each one are made by you only, which we cannot cross. Yet, O Lord, you keep on teaching us. Now these four things: Dhola, Gamara, Sudra, Pashu, Nari. These five have to be Tadana ke adhikari, means they have to be continuously educated, uplifted. So shower your grace to lift us up, make us evolve. So it's a very interesting discussion. I'm not discussing that detailedly this object, this topic. The point ये है कि हम सब भगवान गुरुओं के द्वारा निरंतर पिटाई को पाते हुए अपना तरक्की को पाना है. Let the God Gurus beat us as well as treat us or teach us so that we go on evolving. लाइक द ढोल, उसको आप जितना मारो उतना वो आवाज देता है. गंवार, तो गांव वाला को भी उतना उसको डिसिप्लिन पनिश में करो, डू व्हाट यू वांट, जस्ट लाइक दैट यू हैव टू टीच इट द लेसन. So to hear Nari means people who are lost to their mind and senses, they also have to be intellectually empowered. So the three things here are what? First is, O Lord, it is you only who taught me. Second, you only made all the Maryadas. Third, you keep on educating we all small little creatures so that we evolve and know what exactly you want to do through us. This is the meaning, this much. Now, प्रभु प्रतापमय जाब सुखाई. तो समुद्र देव कह रहे प्रभु का प्रताप है. Lord has the power. He can shoot the arrow, मैं सुखाई जाब, I will be dried up. But utari hi kataku, and with this easily the sainya, kataku means the vanara sena, utari hi, it can go to the other side. Na mori badai. So in this mori badai means what? Then I as an ocean, whatever you only made me, that will be troubled, disturbed by you only. Because if anybody dries up the ocean, somebody will try something. तो फिर कोई पंचमहाभूतों का ठिकाना नहीं रहेगा. The world will not be there. Anyway, I just hinted, oh Lord, you know. Therefore, Prabhu Agya Apela Shruti Gai. So the whole Shastras say whatever the Agnya of the Prabhu is final. So you only told me to be like a Samudra, so deep, so vast, not allowing anyone to easily cross. So I am following that only. Now, right now also, whatever is your Agnya, it is acceptable to me. Then, Karao so begi jo tumahi sohai. Oh Lord, do quickly whatever pleases you. You want to drive me away with your arrows? Oh, it's a manzoor hai. I have no objection. Then what happens? Bhagwan Rama smiles. Sunata binita bachana atikah. है ना, सुनत विनीत वचन अति कह कृपाला मुझुकाय. भगवान ने humble words of Samudra, he heard it and he replied with a smile. Okay, ठीक है. What did he said? See, I have not enmity with you, enmity. You are my ancestor only and all. My problem is what? I have to cross this ocean with all vanaras. Therefore, Jehi Vidhi Uttarai Kapi Kataku, Kapi Seda, Jehi Vidhi, by what technique they can cross the ocean. Tata Sukaha Upai, oh my dear father or elderly Samudra Deva, tell us the Upai, how to cross this ocean. That's what only I want to know. There's nothing that I have to fight with you or this or that. Then to this, Samudra Deva will give the Upaya. That we'll see tomorrow in the last two mantras. So मैं सोचा कल खत्म करें, नहीं हुआ तो और एक दिन होगा, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. So 1 or 2 days, Sundarakaंड will be done. Let me see if the mood permits. I'll start Bhagavad 7th skanda for you all. नहीं है तो छुट्टी, हो गए क्लासेस. गीता को खत्म करेंगे 15-20 दिन में. तथास्तु. ओके बेटा. We'll conclude today. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shadmapniyat Santo Muchit Vandebhyaha Muktashanyan Vimochetastu Masad Tama Samajotirgamaya Mrutyorma Amrutagamaya Purnamada Purnamidam Purnahat Purnamudachyate Purnasamunamadaya Purnamivavashishate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Parashibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matrayam Tatsat Brahmar Pranamastu Bol Sri Krishnendra Bhagavan Ki Jai Geeta Mata Ki Jai Vedavyas Bhagavan Ki Jai Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai Ravan Mahashastri Ki Jai Valmiki Bhagavan Ki Jai तुलसीदास भगवान की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सतगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय आज के आनंद की जय पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव हर सरत गोविंद राम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिवरात्रि माता की जय समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक उपासक धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्त गण की जय भारत माता की जय सनातन धर्म की जय वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. That's great. See you tomorrow. Same way.